with Dr. Rupesh around education and tech and the future. What does it look like, especially for Kenya? Where do we lay? We're often told we're the Silicon Savannah. Sometimes it feels like it, sometimes not really. But in your opinion, where do you think Kenya lies in this future?
I think the future is really bright for Kenyans. Especially, there are a few things catch up, like I mentioned earlier, that if we can do, then I definitely believe that we can skip that time where we were lagging behind, right? We can be on the same stage. Now, I'll give you an example. So yesterday we met with the principals of Utali College,
Yes.
right? So we were trying to empower the students of these colleges with the number one college, vocational training college in China. So what happens with this collaboration is the students from here can go to China, experience it, and come back to their country and do the knowledge transfer. That's what's very important. Remember the Silk Route from thousands and thousands of years ago?
Yes.
I know we understand that most of the time Silk Route is famous for trade. However, the significance of Silk Route is the exchange of ideas. Now that's when the innovation happened back then. And that's what's is the future for Kenya as well, right? Students from Nairobi, we offered them I think more than $200,000 worth of scholarship this year only.
Wow.
And there are a lot of students, they're giving us, we are free forever for students, right? The only thing we ask them is a testimonial.
That's it.
Right?
Yeah.
And there are a lot of students who are flying into China as we speak within the next two weeks. With full scholarship, with stipend, going in there and studying in some of the top universities, the cradle of STEM education. So what do you think that impacts? How do you think that impacts Kenya? Right after graduation,
They're
at
coming
least,
back,
yeah,
hopefully. With
at least 50% of them, because China is a non-immigration country.
Yeah.
Students from Kenya, if they go to West, students from my country, if they go to West, they're not coming back,
Yeah.
right?
It's I see a future, and I'm,
Absolutely.
trying to make the best of
so
it.
once they come back, and some of the things is that job market, it's amazing for these students because a lot of companies are investing in Africa as well, right? Especially from Asia. So they would learn the culture. So one of the difference between Mariam, you and me, is that I can talk to 2 billion extra people.
Wow.
Right? So I can speak fluent Mandarin. Ni hao.
That I need to start learning Mandarin. I would love to talk to an extra 2 billion people.
Right.
Yeah.
So another thing I just wanted to say is that this mission is I am on a mission to empower 100,000 students towards affordable world-class education by 2030. Right now I'm at 8%, and the task is magnanimous. So that's why we're pairing with Young Scientist Kenya. Today we have an event there. It's for 5 days, and it's all the top youth scientists coming in to the top 100 crema de la crema of Kenya.
Yes.
Is coming there and showcasing the innovation. So I think this is the step forward, like one
True.
step at a time. Like you said,
Yeah.
there has to be something first. We can think about a great future, but if we don't act now, from 0 to 1 is the most difficult thing to do, right?
True.
So that's why I'm here to empower.
I love it. If I'm listening to you and I'm like, you know what, I want to connect maybe with Wise Admits. I want to, figure out a way for me to get that world-class affordable education. What would you tell someone like that who's listening right now?
Right. So I would say, at Wise Admit, we have this AI capability where you come in, we'll do your quick assessment of your education background and your cognitive abilities and match you with the best fit programs and scholarships all within 3 minutes.
Okay.
Now imagine that. You're sitting somewhere assessing yourself and you got matched with the best fit program you wanted to study with scholarship. Now the power is to you. You take control of your destiny, right? If you want to go further, then you can connect with one of our team members. And again, all the information is there. We have an AI assisted chatbot where most of the queries are answered.
Yes.
And you can always schedule a call with me as well, right? So I think that's the step the student has to take. Wise Admit wiseadmit.io. Why be stupid? Why spend $20,000 to end up in a an okay university without infrastructure, and your time is spent mostly from your classroom to part-time jobs and back to your classroom? Is that university life? Is that how you're going to innovate your nation? I don't think so. So don't be stupid. Be wise.
Be wise.
Wiseadmit.io. Yes, .io.
Thank you so much for spending the morning with us and for giving us this incredible breakdown of how exactly you can leverage on tech, how we can make our futures, a little bit brighter, and of course, affordability being, at the core of it for especially people in sub-Saharan Africa and Southeast Asia. We've got to give you some claps. We just like to, appreciate.
Oh, thank you so much, Mariam. It has been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure as well. The hashtag is Morning Fix. We have to get back into the music now with